Now, while the game is going on outside, here in the lower level of the press booth is this, the actual barrel that both teams are battling for.
Jack, how's St. Johnsbury doing?
They are finished 9 holes through, and the St. Johnsbury boys golf team is hoping to avoid starting their season off in the sand trap. Now, they are the favorites here against the likes of North Country Union, Colchester, and South Burlington. However, they are playing without last year's state runner-up, Alex Rainville.
Now, the St. Johnsbury Hilltoppers will be boarding these buses to leave the Patrick Gymnasium shortly. However, they'll be returning right back here on Thursday for the state championship game. The stands behind me, as well as most of Patrick Gymnasium, are now empty. And while the St. Johnsbury Hilltoppers did not accomplish winning a state title, they did accomplish something that no other St. J team has done before. They made it here undefeated. Now, behind me is Alumni Memorial Gymnasium, where Coppenrath played his high school ball. Now, he's not the only alumni out of St. Johnsbury Academy to be inducted into the New England Basketball Hall of Fame. In fact, over the last 10 years, there have been 4 others inducted.
We're after breakfast, get on the bus.
Headed out at 8:30.
Start loading up 8:30 and yeah. Take a nice nap on the way down.
This Saturday, the Danville boys soccer team will drive down to Rutland to play in Vermont's state championship soccer game against Proctor.
We gotta be able to move the ball quickly Saturday. Move the ball quickly.
Danville played in the championship game 5 years ago, but for head coach Charlie Remick, this was a first.
Yeah, 2006, yeah. These guys were in 8th grade when we won it. No, actually I took over the year after they won it. So.
Did you?
So this is my 4th year with these guys.
So this is your first state championship.
Yep.
You kind of excited about that?
Yeah.
We're all pretty intimidated because we know we made it to the championship, so we're very possibly the best team in the state, and he's told us that we could be, or that we are all season, and we didn't necessarily believe him, but now I think a lot of us do.
Whack it, second. That's it.
I'm nervous. I'm sure everyone's nervous going there, but it's just another game. It's like your gloves get wet and the ball's wet and it's slippery to catch, and then when it hits the ground it skips a lot faster, so you need to be a lot quicker in the rain. But also some advantages are when I dive I can slide a little bit further. So
despite the rainy weather, Danville's goalie coach still kept junior Nate Fenby on his toes, or off them.
he puts 3 balls and then he kicks them as fast as he can, just so when I dive, if I give up a ricochet, I gotta get up and get ready to save another one.
This Saturday's game isn't just the last game of the season. It's also the last game for each of these seniors in their high school careers.
I wasn't the greatest soccer player as a freshman, and now that we've made it this far in my senior year, it's pretty exciting.
It's all them. It's all them. Get your stuff dry, get a good night's sleep. Oh my God. Tomorrow, 2 o'clock, wear your white jerseys.
Nobody watched that video online.
Jesus, Robert, take us out.
1, 2, 3,
Pennies.
Jack Carney, News 7,
Pennies.
Danville.
Matt, Penny.
Union High School's Veterans Field for tonight's Northeast Kingdom Classic, the Barrel Bowl.
Over 1,200 fans of North Country Union and Linden Institute showed up in Newport Friday night to watch the annual Barrel Bowl. It's the 21st meeting between NCU and LI, but only the 6th time the two teams have battled for a barrel.
Go line, go line, go line.
Vikings were on the field, but also in the stands.
We are official Vikings. We spell out LI, and we're the Viking spirit of tonight.
On the other side of the field, Falcon fans were confident their team would not give up the barrel.
I'm from Newport Center. I'm here for the Falcons, and I'm here to see some football. We proclaimed it last year. I think we can hold on to it and dominate, so go Falcons!
The Falcons took an early lead, and at halftime the score was 32-14. Viking parents like Rhonda Trucott stood strong for support.
We're here to cheer on our Linden Vikings, and especially my son, Richard Trucott. So I hope they fight hard tonight and get it.
Now, while the game is going on outside, here in the lower level of the press booth is this, the actual barrel that both teams are battling for. Towards the end of the fourth quarter, North Country Athletic Director Mike Kaiser brought the barrel out from hiding and explained a little bit of the fictitious folklore about the barrel's roots before its inception 6 years ago.
That it was a made-up story, I understand, but who knows? There could be some truth in it, but the story goes that there was a sailor that somehow got thrown overboard, and that barrel saved his life. He grabbed hold and floated until somebody rescued him. So since then, it's become the barrel for the North Country Linden game.
The Falcons kept the barrel in Newport as the Vikings lost 62-22. This battle may be over, but the war between the two schools will continue when they play again next year. Jack Carney, News 7, Newport.
I think, like I wrote here, today we got to get better. All right, we got to improve and get better. Next hour and a half. All right, here we go.
Tom O'Shea is getting the undefeated St. Johnsbury Academy Hilltoppers ready for another practice.
Push it, run! St. Johnsbury has a great tradition in basketball. A lot of good teams. Takes first pass. That should be automatic. We've been fortunate. A few kids have come to school here that obviously has sped up the process a little bit.
Meet International Academy student Vlad Kobzero.
I joined the Romanian national team 1 year after I started playing basketball.
Vlad was only 14 at the time. Now, at age 17, the 6'7" junior is helping the Hilltoppers contend for a state title. Their first title in 31 years.
It's kind of lucky I got here. I had school, and I got just a really good team.
Move it, good. Now you're in 4 games.
Vlad is not the only international on the roster. There is guards Tristan Ross and Deshaun Bess, both hail from Nova Scotia, Canada, and a shooting guard, Jake Greinsberg, out of Latvia.
Kids, we're switching, 10.
We moved the ball more, we made passes, assists, we did 3-point shots, we made really good shots.
Senior Drew Hovey, a St. Johnsbury local, says the international flair has done nothing but good for the team.
That definitely does make our team better. It makes us bond better, and we're learning about each other's cultures, and it's really special to each one of us on the team.
He does a lot of things well, but he's learning a lot too. I mean, he has a lot of things to work on. But he's been very good about that. He's been coachable, and that's been a big help.
Vlad says winning is always on his mind, but after being away from home for nearly 5 months now,
I just really miss my family, my friends back home, but I'm not complaining. I'm doing my best here, and I'm trying to reach my best.
Good.
The Academy is already in the playoffs. A win tonight will only affect the record books. Playoff pairings will be released this Friday. Jack Carney, News 7, St. Johnsbury. The New England Basketball Hall of Fame just came out with their 2013 inductees, and one of them was from the Northeast Kingdom. Coach at St. Mike's, saying, quote, "Taylor was the most fundamentally sound big man we ever played against. He had great hands along with terrific instincts on the court and a great basketball IQ."